So if you've spent a lot of time in the gym, you probably have ended up like me, a little bit stiff. Now, for the longest time, I told myself, you know, for that little backache and for that knee ache, I'm gonna start doing yoga. But of course, it was a difficult habit to make stick. Now, in today's tiny daily habit session, let's talk about how you can actually ingrain the habit of stretching and turn it into a regular, predictable daily ritual. What's up, guys? I'm Alex Hine, author of the book Master the Day. Now, in today's tiny daily habit session, let's talk about, first of all, recapping the cue routine reward cycle for how habits are formed. Then we'll jump into this new habit and how I've started to ingrain it in my own life. The cue is whatever triggers the habit. So it could be sitting around, feeling bored, looking for something to do, looking for stimulation. Then your friend decides that she wants to send you a text, asking to hang out, or maybe there's a social media update or a blip. You look at your phone. Finally, the habit reward is, in this case, the social media or the texting blip, where before you were bored, and now there's some form of stimulation, it's entertaining, and now you have something to do. All right, so just like that cue routine reward cycle, there's the boredom we feel, there's the social media blip, and then there's the resulting, nice, little dopamine rush that we get from engaging in this habit, in this ritual. Now, in this particular ritual, what I found works best is to actually link stretching in the morning to brewing morning coffee or morning tea. There's so many people that already do this, and there are many, many rituals you can ingrain in that same time period, reviewing your goals, making breakfast, yada yada. But I found that ingraining stretching for me during this time has worked the best. And when I get up, I feel more energized, I feel more flexible, I feel younger, and I feel good. So let's talk about the cue in this case, which is gonna be going to make your morning coffee, which it depends if you use French press or you've got a percolator, but generally we can say it takes 5 or 10 minutes, including boiling the water, pouring it, and then letting it filter through. So the step one is you put on your coffee, you go back to your room or you're in your living room or your kitchen, you drop down, you do your stretches. For me, I work on the spots that are the most tight for me, which tend to be my groin, my hips, and my upper back. And I tend to use some yogic and some kung fu stretches I've learned in China in the meantime. Once that's been going on, obviously your coffee or your tea, whatever, is gonna be done. Once the coffee and the tea is ready, all you do, you go over, you pour your coffee, you sit back, you kick your legs up, and you're good. Because now what you've done is you've linked stretching, which is a habit that was maybe hard to ingrain on a daily basis, into a ritual. You've linked it to the routine of brewing coffee. So your cue here has been brewing the coffee or waking up. That's what triggered it. Okay, brew my coffee, I've got 5 or 6 minutes, what do I do now? Then you go, you do your stretching routine. Maybe you take that 5 or 6 minutes. You could even review your goals at the same time like I do. Once that's done, your reward is you feel good. You did your stretch, you feel a little bit alert, you feel woken up, you feel accomplished, and at the same time your coffee or your tea is ready. So before we go today, remember your tiny daily habit for today is obviously to try out this cue routine reward cycle for linking stretching to brewing some kind of drink in the morning. But always remember the 2 most important habit commandments here that I've pieced together through a lot of my research, which is always link a habit to an event, something that already exists in your schedule. And meal times, for example, or waking up and going to sleep are 2 or 3 really great kinds of events to link habits to make them stick. Always link them to an event and always try to do them at the same time or the same place. Lots of the research I've done has showed that the people that are the most religious exercisers, for example, go a minimum of 4 times per week and they do it at the same time and the same place. So that says something a lot about the nature of habits. And if you can link them to the same event or to any event in your schedule already at the same time and place, chances are you're gonna have a much better chance of having those habits stick. So this video is short and sweet, guys. Before you go, comment there below and let me know what video you'd like me to shoot next for showing you how to ingrain a certain demo kind of habit. Comment right there below. All right, guys, I hope you liked that tiny daily habit session today. Let me know what other habits you want to learn down there below. The best way to stay in touch with me is to first download that guide, 5 daily habits to help you lose your next 20 to 30 pounds. Come check out the last video yonder. Click the monk dude to subscribe to make sure you get the next habit videos when they're out. And then if you like this tiny daily habit ritual approach, check out my book, Master the Day. It's all about the tiny daily success habits to not only be fitter, but also live your best life. And if you send me your receipt for buying the book to alexander@modernhealthmonk.com, I'll send you a 2-hour bonus video course with worksheets for free. All right, you can check out the book Master the Day in the description or on Amazon. And otherwise, I'll catch you in the next video.